US President Donald Trump hospitalized after testing positive for coronavirus. The leader of the superpower is battling the contagious virus. Now, a person familiar with President Trump has now revealed that some of his vital signs over the past 24 hours were concerning.
Run you a lot of car plants, you know that, right?
The person told the Associated Press on condition of anonymity that Trump's health has improved since he was admitted to a military hospital. Trump also tweeted thanking the medics and asserted that he is feeling well.
I want to begin by thanking all of the incredible medical professionals, the doctors, the nurses, everybody at Walter Reed Medical Center. I think it's the finest in the world for the incredible job they've been doing. I came here, wasn't feeling so well. I feel much better now. We're working hard to get me all the way back. I have to be back.
Trump first refused to wear face masks, even as cases and fatalities rose exponentially in the United States. Trump was first spotted with a mask on the 12th of July during a visit to the same military hospital where he is admitted now, 7 months after the first case was reported in the U.S. Trump has, from the beginning, downplayed the virus, often comparing it to the flu, repeatedly claiming that the crisis would soon be over, to mocking his rival Joe Biden over masks.
When needed, I wear masks.
Okay, let me ask.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
In April, Trump made a bizarre suggestion of injecting disinfectants and cleaning agents to cure the virus, which he later claimed was sarcastic.
Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number in the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me.
The U.S. president also received wishes from rival candidate Joe Biden, his vice presidential pick Kamala Harris, and former President Barack Obama. With U.S. polls less than a month away, Trump's COVID diagnosis has now cast a big shadow on his re-election bid. Bureau Report, India Today. Geeta Mohan is now joining us for the very latest on this. Geeta, there's going to be a fair amount of confusion as far as the upcoming presidential debates is concerned, and even uncertainty over the upcoming presidential elections is concerned as well, with the condition of U.S. President Donald Trump. This has been unprecedented, to say the least. What next now? What is the protocol really when something of this nature really takes place?
When the United States of America and the whole world is living in extraordinary times, and that's the reason why the conversation that is taking place in America after Donald Trump having tested positive and now he's showing symptoms, he's not well. The latest reports suggest that while he's on his way to becoming a little better, he's still not out of the woods. Remember, he's 74. He's slightly on the obese side, and is the reason why there is enough concern, not just with regards to the medical team, but his core team as well, as to whether he'd be able to come back to the presidential debates or not. The next presidential debate is on the 15th of October. The 14-day quarantine period falls at the 15th of October falls within the 14-day quarantine period. So we'll have to wait and see how that really works out for him. If at all he's in the road to recovery, he'll be closer to being recovered or fully recovered, closer to the debate. But will it be in a virtual format? Are the formats going to change? All that is still being discussed. Having said that, the 25th Amendment allows the Vice President to take over in case President of America is incapacitated. And once he starts feeling better, he can announce that he's feeling better and take control again. Those are the rules. But for now, President Trump has not really given charge to anyone else. He still continues to remain President of the United States of America. He's working out of Walter Reed Hospital, and like the video message that he's put out, he wants to get back as soon as possible to the normal functioning and usual business. But again, we'll have to wait and see whether if he recovers in time for the next presidential debate. In terms of the voting, the first Tuesday of November is when voting takes place. That certainly remains unchanged for now. We've not seen any news or information coming on whether if that is going to change. Donald Trump continues to and will continue to remain on the ticket as the presidential candidate. So most of the things remain unchanged, but
we'll have to really wait and watch to see how his condition is over the next couple of days to be able to ascertain what next as far as U.S. presidential elections are concerned, because there are certain rallies in Wisconsin that have been cancelled. Fundraising has been reworked without the incumbent candidate, and there are lots of changes. But as Geeta was mentioning as well, nothing really changes as of now. We'll have to wait and watch to see what happens next.